EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
What the hell are you doing goal line for when we're just starting right now? What are you thinking, huh? You got some weird tricks up your sleeve?
Look on the first play of the drive. Here's carry number 1 for
Get him.
Howard.
There you go. Hit him hard, baby. Let's go.
5 up to the 28-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Tua. And it's caught by Parker. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Tua to Parker there for the Miami first.
41-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Tua, a give. This is Howard. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
A 3-yard.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Wow, you got like 3 plays or what? Is that all you do? Boom, boom, same? Is that your strategy? That's weird. You're a good Madden user, buddy.
Keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Running with Howard. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Brought down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Howard.
Get out of here, bud. Get out of here with that crap.
They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Tua sets up to pass it. That'll be complete to Breida.
Ooh, nice. He does have another play. Nice. Nice. That was good.
He's taken down at the 27.
And back to goal line. Goal line.
Get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
What? How did I know? How did I know?
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They run with Howard. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Ball carrier. Robjr22's on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Seahawks.
We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
On 2nd down, it's Howard. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Tackle made at the 20.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4.
Yeah, give me that ball, baby.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Picked off by Robjr22's. And this one will be brought back to the 22. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Jerome Baker in on the tackle.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 3rd down, it's Carson, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
He's brought down.
A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
He'll find Metcalf, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 10.
10 yards and a Seattle first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
24-yard gain.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
This be one of those boring games where we just run, take time out.
They run the counter. Carson. He'll have a first down inside the 10.
Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me one more time.
Seattle taking it in from 24 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there?
Oh, my man. There you go. Good play, good play, good play.
Matt Breida, 81 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
You can strike quickly. I didn't believe in you, buddy. I didn't believe in you, but you did well. Good job.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am, go ahead and tapping out the first half.
Now Russell Wilson 3 timeouts and 59 seconds. Yes, sir.
The kickoff where they want to let their return guy touch it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
That was just a bad throw by me. Bad throw. Good interception. I don't know why you're throwing that ball, Rob.
The quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. The bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott, pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season, and that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
The 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And
man, he's so lucky I missed that. Good job, good job.
A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Take your 3 points, boy.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
Nice play.
The kick by Sanders is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Give me that ball.
Field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It was Shaq Lawson there. He'll get credit for the tackle for loss. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Here's Wilson to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down, Carson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Keep feeding that man the ball, baby. He's
that
fine.
time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 2nd and 2, Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
DK Metcalf.
Yes, sir.
Metcalf.
Good job, DK.
There to make the grab. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Dolphins 10. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll get this one up to the 26. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
On first down, they run with Howard. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
The tackle made.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Quandre Diggs on the tackle. No gain on the play. It's
Gotta come up with a new play because that is not working.
To come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And he fires one that's intercepted.
You. Get out to the house, baby. Let's go.
This is my mode, baby.
And he's going to score.
Let's go.
Seahawk touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Jason Myers to kick.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
For 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
16-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Tua with a throw complete to Parker. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game. And now that last play, they actually went in reverse.
Let's go. Good game, boy.
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seattle.
Here's Carson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Seahawks 28, Dolphins 10. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. Breaks a tackle. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
If I could put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. It's complete to Parker, left side. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua fighting Devontae Parker for the touchdown there. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
Yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
All right, I don't want to do it. I was trying to kneel, gave you some respect. Now I'm just going to get another touchdown on you.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And it's caught.
We'll just do it like that.
He is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
From 10 yards out. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Seahawks.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Miami Dolphins. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Tua now on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for Matt Breida. Incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. One final try for Tagovailoa. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.